I just watched a Tony Robbins event, and completely inspirational. I know some people don't like Tony for whatever reason, but you have to admit the guy knows how to get energy out of people, follows his own words, and actually acknowledges his journey, and has saved countless lives, helped millions and millions, billions I think is the word now, of people, in terms of feeding America, feeding people around the world that need it. It's an inspiration, and every time he gets on, his stories, even though you may have heard them before, are just, something to behold. He was talking about leadership and the importance of leadership and what that looks like. And I was thinking about you mums. I was thinking about how you lead the house. It was once thought that men lead the house, but the reality is you guys lead the house. That's the truth. No man wants to admit it, but the truth is you lead the house. Yes, he goes off to work maybe and earns an income, but you guys are doing the hard work. You're moving and shaking. You're creating beautiful people, beautiful children, to be the next generation, to be the next people in our lives that touch others. And it gets unnoticed. And he was talking about leadership and how important it is to, when you're in crisis or when things aren't great, who stands up? Is it the person that just sits and waits for the person, or is it the person that gets up and actually moves and says, okay, we know we're in a bit of a problem right now, but we are, it's time to take action, it's time to move, it's time to support the people around us. And women do that best. Women, mothers of all the people that I've seen in my life, my own mum, my sister, and the countless thousands of mothers that I've worked with over the years. That's what I see, the quality of being able to stand tall in the midst of pain, in the midst of anguish, in the midst of things that are going wrong at the time, whether it be yourself, whether it be your own struggles internally, whether it be the people around you, whether it be what's going on, for your child. You always stand tall, you always are there, you always give them the space to be able to heal from the pain and get through. The other thing was, he talked about a vision. He talked about the importance of having a vision, of being able to be strong in yourself, to be able to know when to look forward at what the future looks like. And so many people get stuck in their crisis or the things that are going on around them and in their environments. But when you can create a vision, when you can hold it, and you can go from where you are to where you want to be, in your mind, in your thoughts, that's when magic happens. That's when you get out of crisis, because you're no longer thinking about the problem as it being too big to manage, but able to know that you're going to get out of it. And that was such an important message today when I heard it, because I often think about people that get stuck, people that get stuck in that momentum of I can't do it right now, or there's just too much going on, I'm overwhelmed, I'm unable to get the things that I need to do right now. And that's BS. It really is. If you can create a vision and have a future that is stronger inside, and I know deep down every mother that I've ever worked with, every woman that I've ever worked with has a vision, has a goal. It's not just to raise your kids, and that is a beautiful, amazing, incredible goal, but at some point there was a vision inside you that died, that was there but no longer because you focused on everything around you. And that's not your fault. It's no one's fault. But it's something that internally you have to find again, because, you know, I know those people. I know the ones that have that voice inside that says it's time to get bigger, time to get larger. I saw it in the people there today. They were all there, standing tall, screaming, yelling for what they want for the future. And, you know, there were mothers, there were older people, there were younger people. But deep down, there were mothers that really want to be heard, want to share their story, want to share their gifts. We all have a gift inside, and it's so important that you get it out there, just like it is for anyone else. But, you know, you've had a journey. You've been in a season. Tony talks about seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall. I wonder what season you're in right now. You know, the season to move forward is generally spring, when you've planted the seed, and you know that the sun's coming, the rain's coming, the sun. But often we find ourselves in winter. Often we find ourselves in a season of winter. The world's been in winter for a little while, and hopefully we're coming out of it. But winter is a time to reflect, a time to think about the things, but also to create those visions that you have inside your heart, to keep continuing to be the best version of yourself for your kids. You know, I often remember my mum, and that was her motto: to be the best version of herself for her kids, not for you know, to make sure that everything was done, which she did, and she did it well. But it was the main goal for her was for her children to see that she was always working on herself, always looking at things she could do better, always looking at ways that she could improve. And we saw it. We really did see it. We saw the person she became over the years, and the strengths that she had inside of her. And it was beautiful to observe. And you all have that inside you. I truly believe that. I saw it today. I saw it in people smiling when Tony was talking about a dream and talking about a future and talking about the gifts that live inside you. And you too have that. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter how difficult your teenager is, no matter how they're moving away from you at this point, because that's the purpose, they're individuating. You have a goal, you have a purpose in life. You should go and live it as well. And they will respond. They will respond. If you move away, the energy is that they naturally will come back. Just like anything, when energy is pulling too much, it generally creates a force of retreat. Give them the space that they need to create the world that they want to. It's their time just as much as yours. And give yourself permission to be able to be that person that takes your gift, yourself, your love, and what you've learned over the years. Experience matters. You know, I was playing tennis last night, and I was playing a 15-year-old. And being 49 now, I was worried that he was just going to overpower me. But the experience that I've had over the years showed that I could find other ways to do it. And your experience matters. You know, the tough trials that you've experienced, the late night sleep without sleep, the amount of nappies that you've changed, you know, the amount of nights that you sat up worrying about your kids. It all matters. And this all creates a future for yourself. And remember, you do have the gifts that you left behind before you became parents, before you became mothers. You know, you may have been a dancer, you may have been an artist, you may have been a great creator. You may have been a leader in another area. There is so much that you can do to create the world that you need for yourself and for your family. And I'd love to help you on that journey. So if you feel connected to me, if you feel that this message reaches you and you want support, please look me up. And I'm here to help. I've been a therapist for 20 years, working with adolescents and their parents, particularly mothers, and I've seen it all. So yeah, really, my message is to get mothers to be able to create the world that they want, alongside connecting back to their teens, and you can do it. So take care. Bye.